Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Hornets Hockey Network. My name is Rob Finger, alongside our videographer, Fu-Mei Tung, and we're back at the MACC for our scrimmage here with your FM Hornets going up against the Brothers of CBA. And it's going to be just like that one that we had in Oswego here just a couple days ago, where we will have two halves, two 25-minute halves, where at the beginning of the second half, we will have a few power play and penalty kill simulations where, like, one team will go on the power play first, then the other, then back and forth and back and forth. And I have been told by Coach Wiz over on the Hornets bench that for all the penalties or quote unquote penalties that are going to be called, he is going to have the refs send our own player to the box just to kind of, well, in his words, send a message. Simply because last time, if you would recall, we had about 10 or so penalties for the Hornets. So he wants to send a message to, well, not have that happen, we'll say. But anyways, both of the teams now going over to their benches, getting the lowdowns from their coaches. Coach Wiz over on the FM bench. And the Brothers going over to theirs on the right side here. Pucks being collected, and we will get things going here at the Mid-State Athletics Community Center, or the MACC. And hopefully it'll be a pretty equal one, because the Hornets this year are coming out strong. They just had well, contrary to Section 3 Sports Report's post, where they posted online that we had, well, tied 0-0, tied 0-0 on the board. We actually had 2 goals, and yes, that second one did count because it just beat the buzzer. So, with that logic, the Hornets coming off of their first win of the season, quote-unquote win, simply because, well, doesn't affect their record. The Brothers coming into this, looking to, well, assert their dominance like they did last year against this Hornets team. And here we come to the face-off. Leveroni taking it for the Hornets. And they will win that towards the Hornets bench. Teddy Smart picking it up for the Hornets. Handing it over to Tyler Main. Main up for Jack Lalick. Lalick trying to get it through the feet of a couple brothers. Lalick getting it just into the brothers' end. But Gavin Dunford sending that back the other way. It'll go over to the other side. The referee is indicating that we had to tag up. That puck will go back into the neutral zone. Jack Lalick trying to get it up for Joey Leveroni, but the brothers looking to hold that red line. Joey Leveroni sending it over to Jack Lalick. He gets it up the boards and just through the skates of Kyle Gaffney. Gaffney in the corner here, the near corner. Getting it over for Jacob Dubry. Dubry all the way across over there for Ryan Hayden. But picking it up is Joey Leveroni. Here come the Hornets back into the CBA end. Back over to Sands on a shot. Just gets saved there by Ben Lavelle. Brothers getting it below the goal line once again. The Hornets making sure to put some pressure on. But I believe, well, Sanzone may just have felt that his stick was broken there. And Sanzone will come to the bench. Nico Capriati coming back on for him as the Hornets looking to get something going here in the brothers' end. Michael Leduc with it in this near corner. Leduc getting it out to Walker Thompson. Thompson, the shot gets saved, turned away. That'll go all the way up the boards. That'll go up the boards quickly. Brian Tonkovich able to get it in the Hornets' end, leaving it for Walker Thompson. Thompson, off the glass it'll go. Brothers, though, controlling it, but a little bit too far. That'll go all the way down into their end. Coming back the other way. Brothers getting it themselves. Here they come up the other side. The Hornets, though, able to stop them at the top of the circles. It'll go down back into the corner. Drew Main will go for that. It'll roll up the boards out of the zone. And they'll send it all the way up for Dawson Wilbur. Wilbur still with it on the boards. Looking to make some efforts here along the far boards. The brothers will take it, though, going the other way. Trying to hand it up for Penn Bristol Murray. Patnode coming the other way. Patnode with a shot gets turned away by Ben Lavelle. CVA looking to come up this near boards. Grabbing that, Drew Main Dumping it back into the brothers' end. It'll go into this near corner. Getting that. Brothers getting it up the boards. Up there for Quinn Weimer. Weimer getting it just off the boards. Here comes Connor McDonald of the Hornets the other way, going off the far boards and dumping it into this far corner. Will Sanzone will follow that as it rims around. He'll get it right to Connor McDonald as he's able to get a shot, but it's covered up by Ben Lavelle. 22:07 left to go in this first half of the game here. First half of the scrimmage. Still no score as of yet. Face off to the left of Ben Lavelle. Taking that, Quinn Weimer and Will Sanzone. The brothers going back up the other way. Looking to get it back into that far corner. Grabbing that. Brothers looking to get it out of their zone once again, but stopping it there. Connor McDonald able to put on some poor-checking pressure. Now a big shot from Teddy Smart. Gets turned away by Lavelle. Still there, though, and he will choose to cover. Bit of a line change now for the Hornets as we get set for a face-off to the right of Ben Lavelle in the CBA end. Getting that. Up there, Joey Leveroni forwarding it right to the goal there. Lalick. Get it right up to Noah Chen. Loses it, though. The brothers will come the other way. Here they come. Into the Hornets' end. Looking to make a couple moves that'll get it into that far corner. Below the goal line, they work it. Back into the near corner now. Up the near boards. Getting it. Tyler Main. Back into the corner it'll go. CBA just trying to get some offense going in the Hornets' end. Noah Chen sending it back up for Jack Lalick. And going for it is Joey Leveroni. Doesn't quite get it. Logan Novak. They'll get it back into the CBA end. Griffin Filigera coming up the boards. Or I should say, coming up the other way. Here the brothers come. Big shot there. Covered up by Chris Finger. Or Sean LaMarche, I should say. Which I do find weird because I was told by Coach Wiz that Chris Finger would be playing the first half here. But seems he's changed his mind. Michael Leduc coming the other way. Will Sanzone getting it up the boards and just out of the zone. CBA, though, will send it back in. Brian Tonkovich. Tonkovich with it there in the Hornets' end. Will Sanzone handing it up towards Grayson Mucha. CBA, though, getting it off the far boards. They'll try to work it around with their D. Back over to the near side. Sending it up these near boards, and they'll get it deep into the Hornets' end. No icing there. Walker Thompson going into the far boards. Gets a big check from the brothers. And him and Michael Leduc will work it along those far boards. Will Sanzone taking it below the goal line over to the near side now. Stopped by the brothers' defenseman. They will go back below the goal line. Brian Tonkovich getting it there. Here comes Michael Leduc on an opportunity going the other way. He will choose to dump it in on goal, and Grayson Mucha will go to change. Will Sanzone putting on some pressure deep in the brothers' end. They will go back the other way. Gavin Patno able to catch that, handing it over to Walker Thompson, and he will hand it for Tyler Main. Here they come the other way. He gets tripped up. Or should I say Drew Main. Nico Capriati getting it there. Main with a shot. Kicked away by the goaltender. Brothers. Dowdy over to Capriati. Capriati getting some serious pressure now as he hands it to Dowdy. A shallow shot there. Gets turned away by the goaltender easily. Back into this near corner. Him and Nico Capriati working. It'll go over to the far corner, and the brothers will get control. Getting it up high and out of their zone. As Gavin Patno tried to stop that with his glove there. It'll go all the way into the near corner of the Hornets' end. Brothers trying to work it around. The Hornets will get it up. Here comes Gavin Patno on an opportunity if he can get the puck, but he wasn't able to. Well defended from the brothers as he goes back to Grayson Mucha, and we will have a stoppage of play here, I believe, because the net has come off its moorings. 18:47 now left to go in this first half. Face off to the right of the brothers' goaltender. Mucha trying to win that for the Hornets, but the brothers will get it all the way out of their zone. Tyler Main Sending it up the other way. Brady Moore will send it back just into the brothers' zone. The brothers able to get it out. They'll get it back into the neutral zone. Tyler Main getting it over to Teddy Smart. Smart off the boards towards Grayson Mucha, but it gets into the hands of the brothers, and they will send it the other way. Tyler Main controlling it again. He will get it back over on the other boards. Brothers defenders, though, will send it back into the neutral zone for their players. Grayson Mucha trying to make a play without his stick there. Was able to just get him to glance off him, but didn't quite work the way he wanted it to. Tyler Main controlling it below the goal line in the Hornets' end. With it there. Sending it up the far boards. It'll get right for Brady Moore. Still on those far boards. Connor McDonald getting it, coming up the far side. He will choose to dump it in. It'll rim around, stopped by the brothers' goaltender behind his own net. The brothers getting it up the near side now. It'll get through the legs of Teddy Smart on this near side. It'll go all the way over to Colton, walk up, and then big shot there, saved by the glove of Sean LaMarche on the Hornets' end. 17:43 now remaining in the first half. Still no score as of yet. Face off to the right of LaMarche. This one won back by the brothers. They'll try to take a shot, but it gets wide there, but we have a penalty on, I believe that is Colton Walkup. And like I said in the intro, the Hornets will actually be sending their players to the box, even though they will remain 5-on-5. And like I said, it's just to send a message to their own players that they don't want that dirty of play this year. Coming back the other way, the brothers just trying to get something going here. Joey Leveroni getting it off for Jack Lalick. Back to Leveroni. Up to Chen now. They will enter the zone. Little dump in there. It'll go over to the near boards, into the near corner. The brothers trying to get it up the boards here. Leveroni sending it all the way to Tonkovich. Tonkovich with a shot. Gets gloved down by the brothers' goaltender. $17-14 left to go in this first half. Face off to the right of the brothers' goaltender. One there by CBA. They'll get it back around the boards here. Here they come up the near side into the Hornets' end. Noah Chen able to stop him at the top of the circles. Jack Lalick trying to get his stick on the puck there, but it goes over to the far side, up to their far D. D to D over to the near side. Big shot there. Goes wide over the net. Back into the far corner. The Hornets just trying to get it out. It dances across the blue line, and it will be out. Back up for the brothers. They'll try to get it up the near side, but Walker Thompson pinching in, looking to help. Able to get it into the hands of the Hornets, but only momentarily. Here come the brothers. Big shot turned away by LaMarche. Jack Lalick coming up the far side for the Hornets. Dumps it in. It'll rim around below the goal line into the near corner. Brothers getting it back over into the far corner. With it there along the far boards, just trying to get it out. Keeping it in is Michael Leduc. Leduc coming back towards the center. Comes all the way across, leaves it for Patnote on the near side. Patnote getting it off the near boards. It'll get up for the brothers. They will look to get it out. Patnote able to keep it in with a shot, but it gets turned away by the defender. After a deflection, it'll roll all the way into the near corner here, over to the far corner again. Patnote chipping down, rolling towards the blue line, but it did not go out. The brothers finally able to get it back into that neutral zone. Dawson Wilbur sending it for Gavin Patton, who sends it off the near boards here. That'll get up, and a big hit there from the CBA brothers. And they will send that iced into the Hornets' end. 15:35 remains in this first half. We'll go all the way down to the other side of the ice here. To the left of the brothers' goaltender. Face off here. One to the side. Big shot from Maine. Gets off the post. You cannot get any closer. All the way back into the Hornets' end now. Tyler Maine stopping it in the near corner. Here they come up the other side. Drew Maine coming across, looking to get a shallow shot, but it's stopped by the brothers' goaltender. He will choose to cover. We'll have another face-off. Face off to the left of the brothers' goaltender in their end. Face off one back by the Hornets. Tyler Main getting it to Drew Main. He gets a shot, but it gets right into the chest of their goaltender. 15:01 now remaining in this first half. Still no score from the MACC. Face off at that same face off dot. They will get it below the goal line in the brothers' hands. Capriotti looking to get a shot off. Teddy Smart able to keep it in, but he shot it right into the chest of Drew Main. And Main will go limp over to the Hornets bench. Meanwhile, the CBA brothers looking to get it out of their own end on the near side here. They will send it all the way up. And the brothers will control it just in the Hornets' end, making a couple moves. A shot will go off the outside of the net here. The Hornets trying to get it up and off this near side. Here comes Nico Capriotti. He tried to get it through the defender there. And still going for that puck. Connor McDonald working with him below the goal line. Capriotti towards the top. Will Sanzone able to control it. He'll take it into the far corner. Trying to get it there just to get control of it into the middle. A shot will be covered up by the goaltender. As a few of the players out there on that ice sheet having some friendly, some not so friendly conversations. 14-12 left to go in this first half. Face off to the right of the CBA goaltender. This one gets whistled down after the drop because of the wingers cheating in a little bit too much. They got caught for it. Face off. One back to the Hornets. Shot from Brian Tonkovich, but it went off a defender and all the way out of the zone. That'll roll all the way into the Hornets' end. Going D-to-D now. Hornets not able to catch it. It'll go back to the brothers' D. They will get it off the far boards. Going into the far corner, Brady Moore trying to work it below the goal line. The brothers going back the other way over to the far half. Ryan Tonkovich trying to pinch down and keep it in the zone. Will Sanzone trying to deal with the pressure there. He's not able to, and CBA will take it the other way. Here they come, 2-on-2 into the Hornets' end. Coming back, tried to get it shallow on Sean LaMarche, but just did not go. Will Sanzone getting it over for Walker Thompson in that near corner of the Hornets' end. He'll get it up towards Brady Moore, but keeping it in is CBA's D with a shot. And gets stopped by the stick and the glove of Sean LaMarche. $13-16 left to go in this first period of play, or first half of play, I should say. Face off to the right of LaMarche. This one tied up, one forward by the Hornets. They will get it out of there and quickly. Over D-to-D now. The Hornets will have to back check. Jack Lalick and Noah Chen going to put on some pressure at those D. They'll send it back into the corner for Dawson Wilbur. Here they come the other way. Still a couple shots there, but Dawson Wilbur not feeling good. He will go to the bench. CBA working it in the far corner. Up to the far D. He shoots. It goes wide. All the way over to the near D. Near D will put it into the near corner. Teddy Smart. Smart getting there below the goal line. CBA able to steal it. Smart trying to get that possession back. Gets it up for Noah Chen, who gets it up to Jack Lalick, and they will get it out of the zone here. Gets it for Noah Chen. Chen on the far side, getting a little bit tripped up there. Joey Leveroni able to keep it. Lalick with an opportunity. Shoots it. Turned away by the goaltender. And we have a penalty on the CBA brothers here. Face off to the right of the CBA goaltender. One back by the Hornets, but Teddy Smart just caught flat-footed there, wasn't able to pinch down for it. It'll go to Tyler Main, and they will get it just back into the Hornets' end. Here comes Will Sanzone. Opportunity shot. Gets off the defender there. We're still with it behind the goal line, but we will get a whistle blown here as that same net came off its moorings once again. 12:02 left to go in this first half. And a face-off to the left of the brothers' goaltender once again. Winning it forward. Getting it. Teddy Smart on the far side. Smart coming in below the goal line. He goes into the far corner, trying to deal with the pressure from three different brothers there. It'll go over to the near side. CBA getting it out of the zone. That'll go all the way down. They will not call an icing. And Grayson Mucha, or Michael LeDuc there, I should say. And getting beat in a foot race. It'll go below the goal line. Tyler Main going for it now. As Grayson Mucha comes back in. It'll go below the goal line once again. CBA controlling, getting it right into the slot, but it gets into the hands of Michael LeDuc. He will take it the other way, over the blue line, over the red line, back into the brothers' end. Getting smashed there, almost sandwiched. As Will Sanzone looks to return a few hits there, but nonetheless, CBA will get it out of their zone. Brian Tokovich with a shot. It goes just wide of the net. Just looking to dump it in as Henry Dougherty goes in to put some pressure on. Dougherty with a free puck there. Just getting a little bit hooked up. Walker Thompson with a shot. Gets stopped to the goaltender. It's still loose, though. Couple shots, and it gets covered up by CBA's goaltender. 10:50 left to go in this first half. Still no score, as there has been a penalty put up on the board, but we are still 5-on-5 here. CBA sending it all the way around. Getting it deep in. Nico Capriati. Up for Drew Main. Main putting it in. But CBA will get it out. Here they come the other way. Into the Hornets' end. Possessing it. Shot. It's covered up by Sean LaMarche. 10:28 left to go in this first half. Still no score. Face off to the right of Sean LaMarche in the Hornets' end after a few of their players change. Mucha will take this one. Wins it towards the boards. Near side, CBA though, to possess it below the goal line. Here they come around the net of LaMarche, over to the far corner, up to the far D. He takes a shot. It gets saved by LaMarche, but the referees called it dead before LaMarche even had control of it. So fairly fortunate call for the Hornets there. Going back the other way, a face-off. Tied up still. Won by the brothers. They take a quick shot, but it goes wide of the net. Getting it up there. Here they come the other way. Grabbing it. Ellis Thompson. Brothers able to control it in the Hornets' end. Off the boards it'll go. CBA still with it. Across all the way over. Their D is able to keep it in. They'll get it off the near boards, but just into the hands of Pat Node. Over to the other side, Connor McDonald will pick it up for the Hornets. Taking it below the goal line behind the net of LaMarche. He will reverse direction and give it up for Gavin Patnode. He gets it off the boards. Grayson Mucha going for it himself. He'll get it below the CBA brothers goal line. And CBA will work to break it out here. They send it all the way up. And that icing will be waved off. As going for it now, Colton Walkup. Brothers getting it around along the blue line, dipping back in. A shot gets put up high. A fly ball there gets controlled by CBA enough for them to get one other shot on, but it gets turned away by Sean LaMarche. It'll go over to the near boards. Near boards for Patnode. He'll get it below the goal line over for Ellis Thompson, I should say. Colton Walkup getting his stick on it now. He'll go to put some pressure on as CBA getting a neutral zone regroup here and dumping it back into the Hornets' end. Teddy Smart getting it below the goal line. Smart with it there, but still below the goal line. Smart getting it for Gavin Patnode, and they will get it just out of the zone there, but CBA will control it. Coming back the other way. CBA up this near side, off those near boards, and into the Hornets' end. Looking to get some control going. Tyler Main in to put some pressure on. And so with the help of Aiden Ashworth, they'll keep it along those near boards. Just the Hornets trying to take it out. CBA, though, with control coming across. Still did not go. Ashworth putting it into the corner and going to put some pressure on now with the help of Tyler Main. CBA, though, getting it all the way out to their far D. Far D with a shot. Gets blocked away by the pad of Sean LaMarche, but we will have a cross-checking call on the Hornets. And Teddy Smart will go to the box this time for the Hornets. And what I believe is their third penalty so far this first half. We've got 8 minutes exactly left to go. Shot there, almost gloved up by LaMarche, but he kept it out of his goal nonetheless. Up the near boards it goes. Here they come the other way. Joey Leveroni going for it quickly, trying to get a pass going toward the center, but it just didn't go. He and one of the other brothers gets tied up there. He will take it into the far corner. Leveroni up for Brian Tonkovich. He gets that shot stuffed there. Over to Walker Thompson, back in the Hornets' end. Off the skate of the referee to the CBA. A shot will go wide. Coming back in the other way. Tonkovich with it along those boards. CBA, though, still working below the goal line, but we have another penalty for the Hornets. This one will be hooking, it appears. And another member of this Hornets crew will be going to the box. And that looks like Brian Tonkovich. Face off to the right of Sean LaMarche. We will stay even strength as this is just a scrimmage. Will Sanzone getting it up for Michael LaDuke. LaDuke up for Sanzone. A shot. He scores. Will Sanzone, the first one to put a mark on the board. The Hornets will go up 1-0. Although I don't know if they'll count it on the board. And what a play. Crashed the net, and it might just go in. I think that may have redirected in off his skate, but clearly beat that Brothers goaltender. And the Hornets and it looks like a little bit of a "you suck" chant coming from behind the Brothers goaltender. Brothers, though, looking to get one back themselves, and it doesn't look like that goal will be counted on the board. Same as it was in Oswego yesterday, or 2 days ago, I should say. But we ourselves will know that the Hornets are up 1-0. Here comes Will Sanzone again, our recent goal scorer. It looks like he wants a second one, but the Brothers, he will get called for that one. There's number 27 there, clearly not the happiest camper with the conduct of Will Sanzone, enough to the point where he gets his stick and just throws it halfway across the zone. Face off once again in the Brothers zone. Brothers will win it and get it below the goal line. That'll be out of play, though, up in the netting. 6:33 now left to go in this first half. 1-0 our score, only not put on the board. For reasons, well, unclear to me. Face off to the left of the Brothers goaltender. This one forward by the Hornets. Nico Capriotti had a quick shot off the face off there. Gets a little bit tied up below the goal line. Jack Lollick trying to work it below that goal line as well, but the Brothers were able to come out with it along those near boards. Big hit put on. The Hornets just trying to keep it in the zone, but they do not. Here come the Brothers the other way. Opportunity here. A shot. I think it went off the back of the... I think it went off the back boards there behind the net of LaMarche. Still, no goals from CBA so far. Knock on wood. Here comes Tyler Main coming back the other way. Nico Capriotti trying to work it down in this near corner with him. Tyler Main. And Nico Capriotti just getting it further below that goal line. It'll roll over to the far corner, and CBA will get it out quickly. They'll go all the way down That will be off the side of the goal, but nonetheless, since that side of the goal is beyond the goal line, that'll be icing. .5:30 now remaining in this first half. Face off to the right of the CBA goaltender. This one won back by the brothers themselves. Coming back though, Grady Moore able to get some pressure going behind that goal line. Will Sanzone coming in to help him. Sanzone finishing his check there as they get up the near boards and out of the zone. Teddy Smart with it there for the Hornets. Smart coming back around, sees some spacing, goes for it. Here he comes back into the brothers' end. Sends it up for Will Sanzone. A shot saved, and another shot will not come. As CBA getting it back over to the far boards. Into the corner it'll go. Gavin Patnode with the help of, I believe that's Connor McDonald. Nonetheless, the brothers will get it out. And here they come the other way. Getting it stolen away. Connor McDonald will be able to control it for the Hornets, but he gets forced below the goal line. CBA, though, getting it off the side of the goal. Big shot from the D-man, but he gets it wide of the net. CBA trying everything they can within the middle just to score, but Connor McDonald getting his hands on it, and he will get it out. That will be an icing. 4:22 left to go in this first half. 1-0 our score, even though the board won't tell you what score it is. It's like it wants to keep secrets. Face off to the right of Sean LaMarche. Tied up. One back towards the CBAD. But the Hornets just trying to control it themselves along those near boards. It'll get back for Brian Tonkovich. He'll send it up the far boards. Noah Chen making sure that keeps going even a little bit, but the CBA brothers able to keep it in. Tonkovich off those far boards again, but the CBA D will make sure it goes below the goal line. Tonkovich still with that puck there. CBA, though, getting it across the crease there. Shallow shot goes wide. D-man will keep it in. Into the near corner it'll go. Tonkovich gets it out there. A shallow shot once again. And Sean LaMarche will be sure to cover. 3:41 left to go in this first half. Sean LaMarche face off in his zone to his right. One back by CBA. They'll get it D to D. Big shot there. Gets deflected. And Sean LaMarche thought he had covered it the first time, but thankfully he's able to cover it the second time. We'll get another stoppage. Face off to the right of Sean LaMarche. One back. Big shot by CBA, but it gets turned away by the pad of Sean LaMarche. Still in his crease there, and a shot goes across his crease. And the CBA D will be sure to keep it in. Michael Leduc, though, leaving that. But I believe that is Tyler Main. He'll get it up to Teddy Smart. Smart off the boards, but that will be an icing. And Teddy Smart may have to wait a little bit more before he actually releases it there. Obviously, he wanted to get it dumped in, but well, he's just got to make sure he's over that red line first. 3:07 left to go in this first half. Face off to the right of LaMarche. Tied up. One back into the corner. CBA controlling it now. Trying to take a shot, but he fanned on that one. It'll go off the boards, and the Hornets will take it out. Here comes Will Sanzone. Sanzone getting it there. Leaving that. Michael Leduc. Big shot from Mucha. Gets covered up by the CBA goaltender. Will Sanzone and one of the CBA guys just having a little bit of an argument in front of the crease. Face off one into the corner. Along those far boards it goes. CBA just trying to get it out. but the stick of Lalick will make sure that it stays in. It'll go into that far corner. Brothers will try the other side now. Lalick coming in, putting on some pressure, but CBA able to come out with it. But here comes Drew Main. He's able to grab that. Lalick below the goal line towards Nico Capriati there, but he wasn't able to get his hands on it. Here comes CBA the other way into the Hornets end, making a couple moves, coming across. Does not take a shot. They'll send it back over to the opposite D. The D will put it back below the goal line. Gavin Patnode in that corner, coming up the boards. CBA with it there. Patnode sending it, or trying to send it all the way around, and CBA putting on some big hits. Jack Lalick makes sure to return the favor. That one will go out of play, though. And clearly, some of the brothers on this ice a little bit more frustrated than they'd be in usual cases. 1:51 left to go in the first half here. 1-0 our score in favor of the Hornets. One back by the brothers. It'll go all the way into their zone, though. They'll have to regroup. Coming back the other way, up the near side. Gets stopped just beyond the blue line, and the brothers will have to regroup even deeper in their end now. Forechecking from the Hornets as they swarm around the D here. Off the skate of Henry Dougherty, and he's able to send it back into the brothers' end. Pinching back down, Tyler Main. It'll get up for Henry Dougherty, but it gets into the hands of the brothers, deep in the Hornets' end, trying to get it across. Oh, it's patted away by Sean LaMarche before the pass could be made. Wow. Coming back the other way, Tyler Main just getting it into the zone, but that'll be offsides, I think, due to the skate of Connor McDonald. 1:05 left to go in this first half. Face-off on this near side opposite the brothers' bench. Brothers getting it deep into the Hornets' end. They will dump it all the way in. Brian Tonkovich will get that for the Hornets and get it all the way out. That'll go all the way down. That'll be an icing. 52.4 seconds now left to go in the first half. We'll skate all the way down over to this other side, to the left of Sean LaMarche in the Hornets' end. Jack Lalick taking that face off for the Hornets. It's Teddy Smart getting it just out of the zone there. I believe off a stanchion on the glass. Lalick sending it back over to the far side. He gets it out of the zone once again. CBA will have to control it in their own zone. Coming back the other way. Just looking to get it out of their zone, but it's off a skate there. Teddy Smart, across for Jack Lalick, leaves it towards Will Sanzone. They will let that go in the CBA end, but we will have a penalty here. Or a penalty, it looks like possibly even a offsides. Nonetheless, the whistle was blown. And we will have it in the Hornets' end. Face off. One into the corner. Joey Leveroni going for it quickly. Will Sanzone will help him out below the goal line. Pinching in is Brian Tonkovich. Grayson Muche able to keep it in. He will send it below the goal line behind the net there. It'll bounce off. Joey Leveroni looking to control it with about 10 seconds to go. Lalick with it there. An opportunity. Still just covered up, and they push the goaltender in the net. And a few cross checks thrown. Words said. And, things like that, I think. Because a lot of them, I will say, in Section 3 hockey, well, play on other teams together, possibly for like Utica, the Syracuse Gnats, different things like that. So even in big games like this, there is an awful lot of camaraderie, even though it might not look so. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for our first half. The score so far, 1 goal for the Hornets, no goal so far for the brothers. Well, ladies and gentlemen, don't go away. We will have the second half of action here on the Hornets Hockey Network. Don't touch that dial. We'll be back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Hornets Hockey Network. My name is Rob Finger, alongside our videographer Fu-Mei Tung, and we're back at the MACC for the second half of your FM Hornets scrimmage versus the CBA brothers. The score so far, which, well, the scoreboard won't tell you because it likes to keep its secrets, is 1 for the Hornets, none for the brothers so far, and that 1 for the Hornets came off the skate of Will Sanzone. So we already have 1 on the board for the Hornets, and the CBA brothers coming out onto this ice fairly late. They're coming out right now as we are quickly approaching, well, puck drop for this second half, and not even their whole team is on, as we've only got 10 seconds left on that board. So possibly a long discussion from their head coaches there. But the Hornets themselves are all warmed up. Well, don't know if I'd say the same about CBA currently, but we'll go to our benches, get the lowdowns from our coaches, and see what the second half of this scrimmage here will get us. I will be honest with you, it has been a very equal game so far. Opportunities on both ends of the ice. CBA certainly has had a lot of scoring chances themselves over the course of this game, but unfortunately, they just were not able to capitalize on any of them. Now, if the itinerary for tonight's game is to be believed, then we will be doing some simulated power plays and penalty kills here at the beginning of this second half, and it looks like it'll be the Hornets' turn to go on the power play first. Linesman Daryl Kirkby there at the center to give our puck drop. Oh, and the Hornets bench calling for linesman Kirkby there to go down into the brothers' end. Hornets cheering them on from their bench. They'll get things started. CBA winning that one back, just trying to get it out of their zone. Drew Main leaving it for Nico Capriati in this near corner. Capriati faces some pressure, gets it up to Drew Main. Back to Teddy Smart. Back to Main on the boards. Looking to set it up. Here comes Drew Main. Getting the defense moving. Teddy Smart. Back over to Drew Main, but it gets off of a stick there. Just was able to stay in the zone for just a moment there. Drew Main sending it over to his brother Tyler. Drew Main gets it back. He tried to enter the zone there, but it was denied at the blue line by the CBA brothers, Nico Capriati. Getting it over to Drew Main. He will more successfully now go into the zone. Will Sanzone will pick it up for him in the near corner. Taking it over towards the far corner. I think he might have ran into a little bit of trouble with some of the standing water on this ice that sometimes happens in those corners. But CBA will get it out. Teddy Smart with it there. Around the boards. Stopped at the hash marks by CBA. They will get it out of their zone fairly quickly now. Only a minute left in the penalty, or quote-unquote penalty, for the CBA brothers. Hornets going to go the other way. Tyler Main taking his time in the Hornets' end. Looking for the best opportunity possible. He passes it all the way up to Nico Capriati. He'll just get it in the zone. CBA sending it out there. Here comes Joey Leveroni. Hip checking one of the brothers there. Leveroni gets it back. They'll set it up in the CBA end. Tonkovic down to Leveroni. Leveroni looking over his options. Chooses to skate it through traffic, though. He will not be successful. It'll go out of the zone here for Brian Tonkovic. Tonkovic fending on that first pass there. He'll choose to take it fairly slowly up the far boards. Tonkovic there getting pressured by the brothers. Pat note on this near side, leaving it for Noah Chen. Chen with a shot, glove down by our goaltender. $22:55 now remaining in this second half, and it'll be the brothers' turn to go on the power play. And if you hear music in the background, ladies and gentlemen, Well, that's because we are standing in the corridor that goes between the two rinks here at the Mid-State Athletics Community Center. You are hearing the music from the figure skating practice on the other side here on the Olympic rink. So, a little bit of a soundtrack to the game, I guess. Back to the D. Across. Back to him on the near side. Looking over his options as he gets lightly pressured by the Hornets, just keeping him honest. Over to the far side, a shot will go wide of now Chris Fingers net, who is in net for the Hornets. Tyler Main going for the near corner. He'll get it all the way out. That'll roll all the way down to the CBA goaltender. A new one on the other side as well. Unfortunately, the roster that I got from Home Teams Online has not been updated since last year. There are a lot of different numbers, a lot of different names on that roster. And CBA JD Varsity Hockey on Instagram has not posted a roster themselves. So, a little bit out of luck. FM dumping that in. They'll get off the stick there of the CBA goaltender. They're already a minute through their penalty kill here. CBA looking to go the other way. Over to the far side. Getting it stopped by the skate there of Grayson Mucha. He abandons his stick as it gets torn away from him. That'll go deep into the Hornets' end, though. Walker Thompson sending it all the way around the far boards. Grayson Mucha putting on some pressure once again. And Hornets will get it out courtesy of Brian Tonkovich. Little roll pass there. Brady Moore. And to put some pressure on, he gets double teamed there in the corner. And the brothers will come out with the puck coming towards this near side. Here they come into the Hornets' end. We're going to grab that big pit there. A shot gets turned away. Coming back around the circle. Another shot goes wide. CBA working it below the goal line. With it there, getting it around. Up for Brady Moore. Moore getting it out of the zone once again, and we are even strength. Nico Capriotti able to put some pressure on. Grayson Mucha coming across that blue line, putting on some pressure. So does Patno. Here comes CBA, though, back into the Hornets' end. They will put it just wide of the net of Chris Finger. Coming back below the goal line, Brady Moore. In that far corner, Grayson Mucha putting on some pressure. They'll hand it right to the stick of Gavin Patnode, and he will come up the far boards, leaving that for Nico Capriotti. Capriotti, though, unfortunately unable to catch it, but he's able to put some pressure on. Here comes Walker Thompson. He's not able to get a shot off. Joey Lavaroni coming in and put some gritty pressure on as Jack Lalick sending it back into the corner. Lalick, unfortunately, relinquishing that to the CBA brothers. CBA looking to work it along those far boards. They will send it high and out. And Teddy Smart on a little bit of a foot race here, able to win it. It will pick it up below the goal line of the Hornets' end. Smart for over towards Lalick, but CBA able to intercept it. A shot will come. Did not get to Chris Finger, I don't think. Still in that slot. A shot goes wide. CBA going back below the goal line. Teddy Smart sending it back up those far boards. Noah Chen and Joey Lavaroni helping out as CBA getting it below the goal line once again. Noah Chen trying to forward it to the other side here. Gavin Patno grabs it. Off the glass it'll go and out of the zone. CBA getting it themselves. Back in their own end, sending it up the near side now. Looking it towards the center. Over towards the far side, they will transition. And they will dump it into the Hornets' end, into the far corner. Tonkovich taking it, sending it into the near corner and around those near boards. They'll go back around to the far boards and into the far corner. Tonkovich sending it up and out once again. That'll go all the way down and be stopped by the goaltender for CBA. Joey Lavaroni seeing that open puck, able to wrangle it himself. A big opportunity for the Hornets. A shot from Walker Thompson goes wide. Tonkovich able to keep it in for the Hornets. Going to get it, Joey Lavaroni. Trying to get it through the defense there. Jack Lalick able to pick it up. Lalick coming around the circle, through the slot. Not able to get a shot off. Brothers getting it hard out of the zone. That'll be all the way down. That'll be a nice thing. Now, if the pattern is to be believed from last time, we did 4 of these power play, penalty kill things, 2 for each team. We've only done 1 so far for each of them here. It looks like the brothers will go down a man once again. If the board is to be believed, but that board doesn't have the score on it, so I don't know how trustworthy it is. nonetheless, we'll have 5-on-4 in favor of the Hornets. Nico Capriati trying to win that. Gets it out to Teddy Smart. He will send it back into the corner for Nico Capriati. Getting it up for Drew Main. They will set it up out for Teddy Smart at the top. Smart trying to get it in for Tyler Main on the other side. Will Sanzone coming in to help. Main getting some pressure put on. Tyler Main and Will Sanzone. Main will come out with it. Taking it back up. Along those boards, they will set it up once again. Teddy Smart on the far side. Over for Drew Main. They will look to get back into position here. Main for Capriati. Back to Main on the near boards. Up for Teddy Smart in the center. Main with a shot gets blocked away by the goaltender. Tyler Main on the other side now. Teddy Smart now with a shot. Goes behind the net. Nico Capriati. Nico Capriati with an evil wraparound there. What a goal there. But the goaltender napping. What a goal that was. Face off back to the right of the CBA goaltender. That will not count as a power play goal simply because we're doing the full 2 minutes here. But CBA would be down another goal. The score technically on the ice, at least not on the board, is 2-0 now with that wonderful wraparound from Nico Capriati. Technically a power play goal. Jack Lalick sending it all the way across for Noah Chen. Chen coming up the near side into the CBA zone. Looking to control it and get everybody else into the zone. Joey Leveroni will take it. Coming up, shallow shot, scores! Kevin Code back door. What a passing play and what vision from Joey Leveroni to see Patno streaking in on the other side, and he was able to just get him back door. And we still have 23 seconds left to go in this quote-unquote power play for the Hornets. But the score on the ice, 3 for the Hornets, none for the brothers so far. Shot from Will Sanzone gets stopped by the goaltender. 16:55 left to go in this second half. Face off, one back, shot by Will Sanzone. Gets it there for Drew Main. Main looking to set things up for the limited time that they have left in this power play. Getting it over for CBA. CBA, though, breaking it up. Here they come the other way, one-on-one. The Hornets able to deter that offensive play here. We are even strength as Will Sanzone coming up the near side. Chooses to go towards the center. Back towards the near side he comes, making a couple moves. Getting it deep into the brothers' end, looking to set it up. Towards the center it goes, but no shot will come. Sanzone now the shot, it goes wide. Along the near boards. CBA able to get it out of their own end. Here they come the other way, into the Hornets' end. Not going to get some shots on, but no shot will come there. They'll hand it right to the defense of the Hornets. Capriati, a long pass over for Will Sanzone. It's successful. Sanzone now with a shot. Gets turned away by the stick of a brother there. The brothers breaking it out. Here they come up the near side. Stopping it right at the blue line. Leaving it for one of their players, though. They'll get a shot. It goes wide. Grayson Mucha grabbing that on the far boards. Mucha leaving that for Connor McDonald. He gets it up and into the zone. Going to put some pressure on is Michael Leduc. Leduc just trying to wrangle the players there, the brothers. They'll get it below the goal line once again. Off the boards it'll go. Tonkovic down for Leduc. Leduc leaving that for Mucha. Mucha getting some pressure put on, but not towards that puck. Connor McDonald leaving it on the boards. And coming back in is Walker Thompson, but they will call that one. Thompson a little bit high with that hit there. Walker Thompson will go to the box. And now, if I'm, not mistaken, the Hornets still have a penalty kill that they have to do. So maybe now, for the first time this season, we'll get an actually realistic penalty kill. because, well, there's a man on the box, there's a time on the board, and there's 4 players out on the ice. Face off, one to the side of the Hornets, and Teddy Smart will get it out quickly. Coming back the other way, stopping that is the Brothers goaltender. And they will break it out. Coming up the far side, leaving it for the man in the center. But here comes Henry Dougherty putting on some cheeky pressure there. He'll get a penalty though, and CBA will get a penalty themselves. A little bit of sloppy play there from the Brothers. And that'll be a tripping call. .15:04 left to go in the second half. Face off, one forward by CBA. They will get it into that far corner. Teddy Smart trying to wrangle it, but CBA coming back and looking to set it up. Here they come again towards the net there. They're doing a little bit of an overload here, and they get it right into the glove of Chris Finger, and he will choose to cover that one. 14:45 left to go in the second half. Score on the ice, 3 for the Hornets, none for the Brothers. And 2 of those goals were power play goals on the same power play. Winning that, getting it out of the Hornets. Brothers looking to put some pressure on, but the Hornets just trying to get some time wasted here, and here they come the other way. They'll try to get it out once again. Just following that puck, the Hornets are able to get it out. It'll go all the way down into the far corner and behind the net of the CBA Brothers. Here we come the other way. A minute left in the penalty kill for the Hornets, but getting it quickly. Michael Leduc over Brian Tonkovich, just shot all the way in. It's just wide of the net. The Brothers will start from their own zone. Connor McDonald. And the CBA Brothers getting it all the way down there into the Hornets' end. Coming across. Shot comes. Another shot saved by Finger, and they will cover. Grayson Mucha, a little bit the aggressor in that one. But still, neither of these teams, well, the most happy with the conduct of the other team. Which, let's be honest, the CBA Brothers are not known for, well, their performance here today, I will say. Face off in the Hornets' end. One to the side by CBA. They'll send it all the way back up to their D-man. It gets turned away. Into the corner it goes. Back up to the D-man. Big shot there. Gets saved by Chris Finger. The Hornets will look to get it out, but they get it out to the D-man. D-man getting it to the boards. Back up to the D on the near side. Shot comes into the glove of Chris Finger. 13:31 left to go in the second half now. 9 seconds for that Hornets penalty kill. The Hornets coach is making a couple of commands, making a couple calls from their bench all the way over for their forwards here. They'll bring Tyler Main off because we are still technically down a man for the next, well, now 5 seconds. Up to the D. D takes a shot, turned away by Finger. Another shot comes, saved once again, and it's loose. We are even strength. CBA just trying to wrangle it below the goal line. The Hornets, though, keeping it honest along those boards, and out come the Hornets. Here comes Walker Thompson all the way up for Drew Main. Main looking to make a couple moves, but keeping his legs closed there was that man on the CBA Brothers. Walker Thompson leaving it for Jack Lalick. Lalick trying to get it up for Nico Capriati, but Capriati just did not have his stick on the ice. Tried to get it down quickly, but was not able to catch it. 12:50 left to go in this second half of action. And we are through our simulated penalty kills and power plays. And after all those simulations, the score on the ice is 3-0. 3 for the Hornets so far. and none for the brothers. Here comes Brian Tonkovich. Nico Capriati trying to get it up there for Jack Lalick. Back off the glass once again, but CBA will control it. Getting it towards the center, but it goes over to the boards. Drew Main picking it up for the Hornets. Off the boards it goes. Connor McDonald, or I should say Nico Capriati. They'll send it all the way down. It does CBA. Below the goal line it'll go. CBA still trying to possess it, but it's Walker Thompson who comes out with it. Getting it across for Brian Tonkovich. For Thompson. Back to Tonkovich. Thompson and Tonkovich below the goal line. Getting it all the way out there. That will be an icing. 12:09 now left to go in this second half. Face off now down in the Hornets end to the right of Chris Finger. Coming back the other way. Trying to get it up and out of the Hornets, and they do. Courtesy of Teddy Smart. Will Sanzone rushing in as it goes into the far corner. CBA, though, able to come out with it. Up the boards it'll go. Keeping it in, though, is Teddy Smart. In for Will Sanzone. He sends it in. A shot will not come. It's still there in the middle. Michael Leduc just trying to get a shot off, but he's not able to. CBA coming the other way. Sanzone trying to leave it there for Henry Dougherty. Offsides on CBA. Dougherty coming the other way. Henry Dougherty leaving that for Will Sanzone. Sanzone into the zone. Didn't get a shot off. Sanzone with it there below the goal line. Coming back, trying to get a close-up one. Didn't work that time, unfortunately. Dougherty up to Tyler Main. Back to Henry Dougherty. Dougherty sending it back in. Stopping that is CBA. Michael Leduc trying to put on some pressure, and so does Will Sanzone. Pops out. Teddy Smart will get it. Will Sanzone knocking it down. He's not able to get a shot off. CBA will look to go the other way. Here they come through the neutral zone. A 2-on-2 here. They're going to get a shot off. Goes off the backboards. They look to curve it around there, but the stick of Chris Finger will stop that one as he does a couple push-ups on that park. Might be having to get his workout in. $10:51 left to go with this second period of play, or second half of play, I should say. Coming back the other way. Here the Hornets come. Up the boards it goes. Bat note in. Shot. Save. Rebound. Saved again. $10:41 now remaining in this second half. Linesman Kirkby will drop it. And that one is won by CBA, but the Hornets putting on some pressure quickly. Grayson Mucha. Mucha getting it below the goal line once again. Grayson Mucha just putting on all the physical pressure here. CBA getting it off the boards. Patno trying to keep it in. He's not able to on this occasion. Noah Chen dumping it back in. Joey Leveroni will go for it. It's off his stick. The Hornets are able to possess it. Chen up for Ellis Thompson. He tries to take a shot, but it's blocked by a defender, I believe. It'll go below the goal line over to this near side now. Noah Chen trying to stop it from going out. It'll go back to Ellis Thompson. Thompson able to, or trying to turn it back the other way. CBA, though, with an opportunity. Here they come, but they're not able to get a shot off. The puck controlling was not with that one. FM setting it all the way down. That'll be an icing. 9:45 left to go in this second half. Less than 10 minutes. 10 minutes left to go in this game. And boy, oh boy, it is a race to the finish. Even though the score on the ice at least is 3-0. Face off. One back by CBA. They'll get it below the goal line, but it'll get into the hands of Brian Tonkovich, who reverses it the other way. CBA will get it off the boards. Getting it up for Walker Thompson. Thompson will stop that. Getting it back over for Brian Tonkovich. Off the glass it'll go. Back to Thompson. Thompson and Tonkovich working it below the goal line once again. Getting it up now for Connor McDonald. McDonald just into the CBA end. Stopping it there, looking over to his options. Gets it down to Will Sanzone. Sanzone getting it tight in. Still there. A shot. It'll go wide. Sanzone trying to come back across. He almost lost that there. And Thompson's able to keep it in. Brady Moore now over on the boards. Forwarding it deeper into Connor McDonald. Getting it down there. CBA. Getting it just off there, but a stick check from Connor McDonald will force him to lose it, but CBA still with the pressure. The team themselves, Brian Tonkovich stopping it there with his glove. He had an opportunity, but wasn't able to get the shot off. Here comes CBA the other way, up the near side. And the referees, and I think Brian Tonkovich and one of the CBA players got tied up there, and the CBA parents who are just below us. We're looking for a little bit of a call there, but they will not get it, unfortunately. CBA coming back the other way, sending it all the way around. That'll roll all the way almost to the blue line. CBA will technically send it back in once again. Walker Thompson. Over to Teddy Smart now. Getting it. Trying to get it out are the Hornets. And successfully doing so is Asa Black. The Hornets sending out some of their newer players now. As it looks like Asa Black, Aiden Ashworth, and some of the other newer players are on that ice here, including Colton Walkup. Getting it. Asa Black getting it off the boards. As CBA just trying to get some offense going here in the Hornets' end. Aiden Ashworth going it for it in the corner, but we've got a call coming. And that will be on CBA. Here they come. Asa Black dumping it in. Going for it quickly is Colton Walkup. And CBA get another penalty. Even though we'll stay 5-5 because, well, this is a scrimmage. This is not a league game. What are you talking about? 7:25 left to go in this second half of play. 7:25 remaining in regulation. Face off to the right of the brothers goaltender with referee Daryl Kirkby with a grin from ear to ear, it looks like. Getting that up for Teddy Smart. Smart across for Tyler Main. A big clapping shot there. Just went wide. And the CBA brothers will get it out. Drew Main going to get it. Comes across the crease of Chris Finger, leaves it for his brother Tyler. Tyler Main up for Teddy Smart. Smart across, up for Drew Main. Main getting it through the legs there, but it gets out of the zone, courtesy of CBA. And Teddy Smart trying to almost buddy pass it there to Tyler Main. Main will put some jets on and come up the near boards. Here he comes the other way, but it's stopped just at the blue line by CBA. They will take it in once again. And Walker Thompson, though, coming off the bench, able to make that defensive play. Well done. Thompson getting it all the way up there for what looked like Nico Capriati. CBA coming the other way. A big one up there, but that'll hit the I-beams and the rafters of the MACC here. .620 remaining in this second half here. Face off in the middle. One by the Hornets. CBA, though, taking it back once again. Tonkovich leaving it for Michael Leduc. 2-on-2 here entering the zone. Leaving it for Will Sanzone. But Sanzone does not get it. CBA will go the other way. CBA coming up. Walker Thompson coming there. Leaving it for Brian Tonkovich. Tonkovich to Thompson. Thompson all the way up towards Leduc. But CBA will get it and come back into the Hornets' end. Tonkovich going for it quickly as they take it below the goal line once more. Up the far boards it'll come. Michael Leduc putting on some pressure as Henry Dougherty taking it off the boards. Here they come the other way. Henry Dougherty up for Sanzone. Sanzone, though, losing that. They'll go back out of the zone. Thompson will send it over to Patnode. Patnode all the way across for Sanzone. And that will be no icing as it went off the stick of one of the brothers into the zone. Will Sanzone having to put some forechecking pressure on as CBA breaking it out of the zone once again. Getting it the other way, though, is Ellis Thompson. Here comes Joey Leveroni. Leveroni back into the CBA end, looking to set something up, but he loses that one. And CBA will go the other way. Here they come up the far side, into the Hornets' end. Ellis Thompson trying to put some pressure on. So does Will Sanzone. A big shot there. Goes wide. Coming back to the D. It'll go over into the far corner. Ellis Thompson will get his stick on it. Making a couple moves there. But he's not able to hold it for long. Ellis Thompson, though, putting on some pressure as CBA coming back the other way, looking to get a shallow shot there. Grayson Mucha putting on a big hit. And the Hornets will get it out of the zone once again. Here comes Joey Leveroni for a second time. Leveroni for Chen. Backhander across. But he's not able to get a shot off. Noah Chen. Down there. It looks like he may have either lost an edge or looks like he'll go off the ice under his own steam, but not in the most healthy condition, unfortunately. But well done by Noah Chen and Joey Leveroni on that offensive rush. Face off to the right of the CBA brothers. Going back the other way. CBA taking it up the near side. Looking for it on the near side. A pass. Over to the far side it goes. Here they come back into the Hornets end. A shot. Saved by Finger. 4:06 remaining in this second half. Face off to the left of Chris Finger in the Hornets end. Grabbing that on the brothers. They'll get it into the far corner. Coming out from it. Teddy Smart trying to put some pressure on. But he will have to put some pressure on as a shot came from the D there. Thankfully, able to swallow it up is Chris Finger. 3:53 now in the second half. CBA will get a change. CBA will win that face-off. Looks like Connor McDonald is able to get it out. Here they come the other way. McDonald trying to get it into the zone, but it goes all the way back for Brian Tonkovich. Tonkovich under some pressure from CBA. He'll work it below the goal line over to Thompson. Thompson back up to Tonkovich for Brady Moore. Tonkovich putting his stick on it, gets it all the way up towards Connor McDonald. He's not able to catch it, but CBA coming back the other way. Getting it for the man in the middle. He'll get it over and trying to keep it in on the Hornets. Will Sanzone will dump it back in as Connor McDonald and Aiden Ashworth just trying to put some pressure on. Brothers coming the other way. Sanzone putting on a shot there as Aiden Ashworth going to put some pressure on. He's not able to catch up to it. Here comes CBA the other way. Thompson having to go do a big defensive play there. He's able to knock it away and knock it towards the boards. And the Hornets will get it far out there. Less than 3 minutes left to go. Off the far boards it'll go. Teddy Smart tried to get it over for Brian Tonkovich. And Tonkovich losing an edge there. And CBA will creep in and try to get some pressure going. CBA up to the D. D all the way across to the near D. Near D with a shot. Gets blocked away by the defenders. And getting that out is Asa Black. CBA coming the other way. Aiden Ashworth trying to stop that at the blue line, but leaves it for his defenders. Across. Tyler Main up for Aiden Ashworth. Ashworth for forwarding it forward. It'll go over towards the brothers' end, but the brothers sending it all the way down. They will negate that icing here. Tyler Main sending it all the way up. CBA able to keep it in. Here they go. Below the goal line once more. Facing pressure from Nico Capriati. They'll send it off the outside of the net. I think it's stuck there as it gets popped up in front of the goal of Chris Finger. It's still loose, but Chris Finger is able to cover it. Or does he cover it? Or because when did it go in? Huh. We will have no goal. Because let me tell you, that was close. Especially as you, well, get it off the back of the net and pop it straight up into the air. Bit of a dangerous play there. Here come the Hornets the other way. Trying to get a shot off there with CBA. That'll go wide of the net. Back up to the D. D trying to get control of it and get a shot off, but Chris Finger chooses to grab it and cover it before it does any more damage. .116 left to go in this second half. It's off one by CBA. They get a shot off. But no dice there. Bill Sanson sending it all the way across. Just about a minute left as Henry Dougherty going for it quickly. So does Michael Leduc. Walker Thompson getting it there. Here comes CBA the other way. Brian Tonkovich picking it up for the Hornets, looking over his options, leaves it for Walker Thompson. Thompson across all the way over for Michael Leduc. Leduc leaving that for Tonkovich. Tonkovich back to Thompson. Thompson coming in. Just getting it over the blue line. Less than about 40 seconds left to go. CBA getting it all the way over to the far side. Getting it. The brothers looking to break it out of their own end. Over on the near side now. They send it all the way up. Here comes CBA into the Hornets end. A shot will go off a stick and out of play. 24.8 seconds remain in this second half. That will be a face-off in the Hornets end. This one to the left of Chris Finger. Face-off, tied up. One back by the Hornets. Below the goal line, though, CBA stealing it away, trying to get it up to their D, or at least just get one goal on that board. Tyler Main getting it up. CBA will have a penalty here as Chris Finger able to grab it in his glove from the D. Finger handing it over to linesman Kirkby. We'll have a face-off all the way down. Will the brothers truly go 5-on-4 now? No, we'll send another 3 out. 2 will go back to the bench. We will have 5-on-5. Yet still, the last 11.2 seconds left to go in this game. Smart. Over for Tyler Main. Main sending it back in. Grabbing that. Leveroni putting on a hit. And that'll do it for today's scrimmage here at the MACC. Final score on the ice, not on the board, is 3 for the FM Hornets, none for the CBA brothers. And, well, let's say the ultimate reversal of last year, because if I'm remembering correctly, last year, the final score of these two teams was something like 9-2 in favor of CBA. So, quite the reversal in favor of the Hornets. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to this lovely afternoon scrimmage here from the MACC and here on the Hornets Hockey Network. We hope you enjoyed it because, well, I certainly did. Thank you all so much for watching here, and we'll see you this Friday for the Hornets regular season opener live from Skinny Atlas on the shores of Skinny Atlas Lake. FM will be going against none other than the Skinny Atlas Lakers, so do tune into that. But for now, we say good night from here at the Mid-State Athletics Community Center. I've been Rob Finger alongside videographer Fu-Mei Tung. We'll see you next time on the Hornets Hockey Network.